Are you familiar with the fragrances from Chloe? Well, stay with me for my review on the latest fragrance, which is the Chloe Nomade Eau de Parfum. I do get asked a lot about the Chloe fragrances in general, about who are Chloe. I know a lot of the older ladies associate it with the fragrance that was created in 1975, but the brand itself was started in 1952 by an Egyptian designer, Gaby Aghion, who moved to Paris, and what she wanted to do was to create high fashion for people to just be able to go in and buy it rather than have to have it made to measure. So she concentrated on the Pret-a-port or the ready-to-wear. So it made it more available to people to just go and buy it off the peg. So that's a little bit about the Chloe brand. Their first fragrance was in 1975, which was the original Chloe. And then in 2008, they brought out the Chloe Signature, which is the one that we're more familiar with the little square bottle, which is more floral and rosy. A little bit about the bottle. I know the bottle is inspired by the Chloe Drew handbag, which is like horseshoe shaped, and it's worn over the shoulder and a crossbody, so that's probably something that you can wear anywhere. And the internal lining is normally of a suede, and it also has like the polished accessories of the polished gold. So that's the bottle, and the juice inside it is a light peachy pink. Quite easy to hold and easy to spray. So that's the bottle. Now the fragrance itself was launched in March-April of 2018, and it was created by Quentin Bish, who has also created fragrances for Jean Paul Gaultier, for Azzaro and for Mugler fragrances, and this is his latest creation, the Chloe Nomade. So let's spray. Nice cheeky squirt. And I have been wearing this for about the last hour, and this one reminds me more of the Chloe C by Chloe, which was more fruity, like appley. So the Nomade is inspired by bringing out or evoking that adventurous, bold spirit in a woman, you know, doing whatever she feels like or wherever the adventure may take her. So when you first smell this, you do get real fruity, fresh top notes, because in the top notes you have the Mirabelle plum, you also have lemon, bergamot and orange. So it's quite citric and zesty and quite sweet initially. And then as the fragrance starts to develop and starts to settle, you do get the floral heart notes of freesia, jasmine, peach and rose. And I can particularly smell essences such as the peach as it settles on my skin particularly. So the top notes are drying down now, so you've not got so much of those citricy sort of like fresh notes, and it's starting to warm and get more deep, and you've just got like that lovely soft feminine hint of florals in the heart. And in the base notes in this, which make it really warm on the skin and quite woodsy and earthy, you have like the oak moss, you've got sandalwood, white musk, patchouli and also amberwood. But I can really get sort of like woods and sweet peach and maybe just a hint of the plum. So I think this is going to be probably more towards ladies that like something slightly heavier for the summertime, something that's going to last on the skin. Like I say, this is an Eau de Parfum, so if the lady likes fragrances along the lines of the Chanel Mademoiselle or the Guerlain Mon, even the Bottega Veneta, or also like Alien or C by Armani, any of those like fruity, chypre fragrances, this would be a good one, or one for them to at least try and see what they think. So I've been quite pleasantly surprised by the Chloe Nomade and how it differs from the Chloe Signature, which, as I said before, the Chloe Signature was more of a rosy, fresh bouquet, whereas this is definitely more unique. It's going to be longer lasting, it's warmer, woodsy, and you've got that real hit of this sort of peach. So this is going to be beautiful on the skin. It's going to last longer, still ultra feminine and very classic. So I think this one, if you've got something special coming up, such as a special occasion or a wedding, this one would be quite nice to go for as something slightly more unique. So it's well worth going into the stores and going and trying it on your skin, seeing how it settles on you. And if you do, let me know your thoughts, because it's always good to sort of like see what other people think to the fragrances. Anyway, that's it for now on Ellie Smells, so don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell, and also leave me your comments, and I'll see you next time. So take care for now. Bye!